So, may I invite 5 or 6 of you brave hearts to come here? Maybe more of us. 3, come on. 4, 5. There you go. Yeah, and ask you some tough questions, and I'm sorry for that. Okay? And my first question is, for you, is sexual health is all about physical health? If yes, please take a step forward. If no, take a step backward. Cool. I loved your question. Then, my second question is,
I just understood the question.
for you, if sexual health is all about mental health, then take a step backward, otherwise take a step forward. Cool. Then, for you, if sexual health is all about social health, then take a step forward or take a step backward. Okay, and for you, if sexual health is all about spiritual health, take a step forward or take a step backward. If not, we can see from this Braveheart gathering that we might have different perception about sexual health. And a round of applause for them. This talk for me is about empowering my Sher family with information about their health. And I believe sexual health is a very taboo topic in South Asia where I grew up. And many of those core values we have carried with us as we immigrated. And I would request you to open these websites on your cell phone if possible. These websites will connect you quickly to resources even at 2 a.m. when there is an accident and we are looking for PEP. And the information is power in today's world. And everyone knows about STIs. It's not like you can Google about gonorrhea and you have a lot of information, even more than most of the doctors know. And that's not what I'm here to transfer. So that piece of information is available for everyone. I'm here to transfer the resources that you will need if you ever experience anything related to your health or the health of your loved one. This is my perception of sexual health. Like, sexual health refers to physical, mental, social, and spiritual well-being in relation to one's sexuality. And I believe that all of us had in our life those moments where sexual health or our gender identity or sexuality was so important that it touched so many other spheres of our life. Like for me, I literally have to leave all my friends behind in India, my family. Like, sexual health is not only about STIs or infections. It's much more than that. Somebody's sexual orientation or gender identity, like the 2S LGBTQ spectrum, and where you are on that spectrum, that's about sexual health. Obviously, infectious diseases, STIs, sexually transmitted infections, unintended pregnancy and abortion rights, that's about sexual health, and in many parts of the world that is something being denied. Sexual dysfunction, like many people might have erectile dysfunction, many people might have frigidity, that is about sexual health. Adoption and parenthood rights, all of us have equal rights to be parents, and that is our sexual health. Sexual violence and harmful practices like female genital mutilation, as you know, and criminalization of sex work, even in Canada, that is sexual health. Sexual health is beyond orgasm, actually. It was a joke, nobody laughed, that's all right. But sexual health is beyond orgasm. There is a lot of stuff that we need to understand because our sexuality actually governs our identity, our mental state in many ways than we perceive. I wonder if you can close your eyes for a minute for me this time. I want you to feel your sexuality, meet your inner self for a minute. I assure you that there is a wise being, there is a divine being inside all of us. And that divine being has a sexuality. Talk to that wise divine person inside you. Just ask them that how they feel through all the storms related to our sexual identity that they have to go through. Just because of the architecture of our society and the values, the superficial Hippocratic values that society understands as important, and they bring so much pain to the divine person inside us. Please take that moment to feel your inner self. And I believe that the truest form of love is self-love. Maybe this is something that you can practice at home. And it's just my way of meeting myself, because I understand there is somebody inside me. And loving them is the true form of a spirituality. And loving them was about accepting my gender identity, my sexuality. I'm a gay person, and that's very much my identity. And when I refuted, I was not being a spiritual. I was fighting with my own existence, and that was bringing so much pain and trauma to that inner divine being. First time I came out to somebody, that was God, and I literally complained, what the hell? Nobody understands. Come on, help me. And so it's very important that you meet yourself and start loving yourself. If there is any ounce of not accepting yourself because of all the trauma and the false hypocritical beliefs or core values that society has taught us as a child, we need to get rid of those core values that we developed as a child. And we need to love ourselves as a whole. Why should I take PrEP? Why should I get vaccinated? Why should I use condom? Come on, because I love that person and I don't want to give them any more pain. And why should I not have toxic relatives? I'm sorry to say that, I have many. So, because they give pain to my inner self. And so I just love myself. It's not the physical body that you're seeing. There is somebody inside me like the one you just saw inside you. And this is very important, that we just value who we are, our identity and our sense of purpose. I think why I'm talking to all of you, because it's my sense of purpose, your family. Whatever I know, ABC, I need to share with you. And we need to empower each other and grow together. Spiritual sexuality is a lifelong process, and we can start today. We can go home and do that mindfulness for few minutes every day. Meet yourself. That damn person needs your attention. Our sexuality is part of our being, and if somebody is not accepting my sexuality, they are not part of my society. And they are not part of my inner self. I'm not going to accept them as my family. And it's very important for all of us to develop that identity, and that empowers us, because we are somebody and we accept our existence and our sexual identity and our identity, and we will not allow any outside forces to cause that pain to our inner divine self. And that is spirituality. Let's talk to our parents when they are ready to talk, and let's talk to our friends when they are ready to talk, and let's get rid of toxic people from your life, because life is a celebration, right? And sex is a medicine, and sex makes life beautiful. So we talk about it. Yes.